From COVID towards war in Ukraine, how isolated are we, particularly you sitting as a chairman of PhilExports? To what extent are the exporters worried? We've already had the issues in terms of the oil prices already affecting our pump prices. What about our manufacturing industry?
Well, it's really a big concern of what's happened in Ukraine, and of course, it's really between not only Ukraine and Russia, but the whole of Europe. This issue, geopolitics issue, disrupt the energy supply from Russia to Germany, and definitely in Europe, they will take a hit economically. Lahat tayo na epektado. Tayo naman, ang cost of fuel, ang cost of commodities has gone up. Not only fuel, but coal that we use primarily to produce our power, tumaas na rin, almost by, I think it's almost reaching 100%. So earlier, Jess was saying that the impact is the increase in inflation dito sa atin. No? Ang bilihin, ang transportation, tataas lahat. I hope that the government will try to mitigate. There's been a call to reduce some of the excise taxes on the fuel, which I doubt, because those revenues are necessary also to run the government. So we have to find better ways, no, to really maintain our inflation so that hindi mahirapan na manggagawa, but we can keep the economy going.
Sir, but is there a bright spot actually for our export sector na we can jump in and take the opportunity to be exporting more commodities, for example?
Well, ang export natin ang commodity natin is not most of the agri sector, no? Is doing well, but I would think that there's going to be a slowdown in the international trade because of this apprehension on to what degree the war will go on. So far, it doesn't look too good, but maybe sounder mind would prevail, and they would stop the war as soon as possible. Because all the countries are just coming out of COVID, and then if this continues, parang double whammy, no? Katatapos na yung COVID-19, pakatapos dito naman sa the war, no? It's another kind of war. So we hope, we pray that this will end peacefully.
Now, earlier, sir, you were mentioning spillover effects here, fuel price hikes, of course, and then commodity prices also inching higher. Eventually, there will be calls, of course, for fair adjustments in fair rates here in the country. Are employers ready in the eventuality that there would at least be calls for adjustments in wages as well?
Well, I think that is something that must be given some thoughts, no? Our fuel prices, as you said, no, may go up to about the oil importation may go up to about $120 per barrel. And also, if you notice, our exchange rate has been quite steady, no, but it has broke through 51. And there's talk about because of the inflation also in the United States, which was very high in the last quarter, no. The federal is talking about increasing the interest rate by over 8 times, by almost, I think, 150 basis point to 200 basis point. So that definitely would have a would have a effect on us in the interest rates. If we don't follow, then our peso will also depreciate, and any depreciation translate to increase in cost in transportation, in importations of fuel and food commodities.